So I'm using a school camera, and we got cut off because there were so many pictures of cute kids, and I don't want to erase any of them, so I had to do some rearranging. So what I was talking about was having a pacer so that kids know exactly what they owe. Parents know exactly what the kids owe, because weekly there's a section for reading, writing, math, and unit studies, and miscellaneous for things like field trips, anything else that might be coming up. You're almost done. And so my competency 7, document and report the progress of students in achieving content goals and district standards. What I did is I taught my lessons in my work sample for kindergarten and 3rd grade, and I went through and I documented from the Oregon Department of Education the kindergarten anchor core standards in both kindergarten and English as a second language. The website is amazing because it's got just straight kindergarten and English as a second language, and you can click the boxes that I clicked the boxes that I wanted, and it came up just mainstream kindergarten and also English as a second language, and I could see how my lessons were meeting those standards. And for 3rd grade, I did the same thing for ELD standards as well as straight mainstream classroom. And so when I include my lesson planning, I can show how I met those standards. And the kids were writing in both classes. And I was able to see how in March where their progress was. Competency 8, use emerging research on teaching, learning, and school improvement to enhance practices. So I had the kids using, I used strategies learned in my 538, EDCI 538, and I had them using graphic organizers, a cause and effect graphic organizer in particular. And I had them doing echo reading and an input chart. And input charts were incredibly helpful, like a pictorial input chart when I had the kids learning about tornadoes and weather in my 3rd grade ELD class. I did a lot of echo reading when I taught small group during my long-term sub job. And the cause and effect graphic organizer was really helpful. I covered PLC time during my work sample, and I used the same book when I taught 2nd, 3rd, and 5th ELD courses, but I just differentiated the cause and effect chart. And it really helped kids see the cause and effects. I did Harriet Tubman and slavery, but it was a picture book. It was really powerful. It gave me goosebumps. Finally, competency 9, participating in designing, evaluating, and improving opportunities for teaching and learning in an educational institution. I attended professional development meetings that the school I was doing my student teaching or practicum in, teaching grammar to the dual language students as well as mainstream classes, and I helped prep students and administered the ELPA test. So it really helped me to see how one school did it in a way that I thought was really effective, and then the school that I'm at now, if I stay, I really want to implement the ways that they taught kids and prepped them for the ELPA test, because I think the scores are going to be a lot higher. It'll be interesting to see, you know, having kids like talking them through, having one adult per 2 to 3 kids, having them write out their answers before they just speak. I think that's, and only having them test for 20 to 25 minutes at a time. I think that is genius, to put it mildly. And finally, competency 10, collaborate with my colleagues to enhance job performance in advanced teaching as a profession. When I subbed for 2 months, I did the joint planning sessions with my co-teachers, and I contributed a lesson. I got comfortable enough with those teachers that I wanted to contribute, because they inspired me so much to open up and say, hey, I think this would be a really good idea. What do you think? And I loved it. I loved hearing their ideas. I loved learning from them. I got to walk through step by step each lesson, so I knew I was hitting what the kids needed each step of the way, so I wasn't just, oh yeah, I got this, no problem. It really made me think about what I needed to do for my teaching. and I included the lesson that I did. I differentiated my adjectives and noun lesson for that class because I included math standards as well. The kids had to they had to do a math lesson for area and perimeter, so that felt good too. It felt good in the sense that I had kids doing cross-curricular activities. I hope you have enjoyed my video. I have to say this is the first one I've ever done, and just thank you for this opportunity to become more educated and thus more useful to the students that I serve.